Alright, good morning everyone. So today is Monday, marks the beginning of another trading week. So today we are going to start the week with as usual with pre-market analysis. And today the first pair on the list is NAS100. The first pair on the list is NAS100. And on NAS100, I'll start from the monthly time frame as usual. I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, my monthly lower zone, and my monthly lower zone here. So for the monthly time frame on NAS100, you see for decades now, price has been in a bullish momentum for months or probably years now. Price have been bullish for a long time. So we are still looking for buying opportunity on NAS100. So let's go to the weekly time frame, and as we go through the lower time frame, we are going to be looking for buying opportunities. So on the weekly time frame, I have my weekly midway zone here. So looking for the weekly time frame, what you saw on the monthly is exactly what you are seeing on the weekly. Price is still bullish. There's really not much to talk about on the weekly. So let's go to the daily. And here we are on the daily time frame. I have my daily upper zone here, midway zone here, and my daily lower zone here. So for the daily time frame, you see price is really strongly bullish. Have as higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, new higher high, higher low, and new higher high. Then you saw price coming for an equal low. So after an equal low, you should expect price to go to the outside and create a new high. So that's what you are going to do. You are going to looking for buying opportunity from here all the way to the upside. So here on the 4 hour, I have my 4 hour midway zone here. So let me explain something. On NAS100 on the 4 hour time frame, price is bearish. Price is bearish. So we see higher low, higher high, higher lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, new lower low, lower high, and lower low. So price is going up. You saw from the monthly, the weekly, and the daily that price is bullish. But on the 4 hour, price is bearish. So what you are going to do is you have to wait for price to change structure. So here can be a form of a lower high, and price will continue to push to the downside. So we need price to break here, to break this zone to the upside. We need price to break this zone to the upside, and when it comes back for a retest before we can take the buy on last 100. So when price breaks this exact zone, that is what we call the break of structure, and that's what I meant. I want price to break out of this zone before I buy, because price from here can continue dropping. So I want price to break out of this zone. So here's how we are going to wait on NAS100 price to break out, come for a retest. We get our entry confirmation before we buy all the way to the upside on NAS100. So this is going to be the complete setup on NAS100. Yeah, like this. Good. So that's all on NAS100. Let's move on to the next pair, which is NZDUSD. So on NZDUSD, I'm going to start from the monthly time frame. So on the monthly time frame, I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my monthly lower zone. So for the monthly time frame on NZDUSD, price has really been bearish. Price has been bearish. So high low, high high. We expect new higher low if price is able to break below this monthly zone, because this zone is a very strong one and price has been bouncing off it for a very long time. So let's wait and see if price will break it or will bounce back. So let's go. So as you go through the lower time frame, you are still looking for very you are still looking for bearish opportunity or selling opportunity. You are still looking for selling opportunity. So let's go to the weekly. So here on the weekly time frame, I have my weekly upper zone here and my weekly lower zone here. So like I said, from the monthly, price is still bearish. Price is still bearish. So you are still looking for selling opportunity. Let's go to the daily. On the daily, I have my daily upper zone here, midway zone here, and my daily lower zone here. So for the daily time frame, price is still bearish. Price is still bearish. But if you watch on the daily, you see as here is a demand zone, and as price got there, it formed some nice bullish engulfing over there. So there's a high chance that price will go up again, but we are looking for selling opportunities, so you do not have to worry about the buy. So let's go to the 4 hour and figure out how you are going to take the entry. Yes, now it's figured. So here on the 4 hour time frame, I have my 4 hour midway zone here. So previously, I was waiting for price to come back for a retest before I sell. But as price came back, the way this bearish engulfing closed and the time of the day, so I couldn't enter, and that is why I'll be looking for new entries today or this week. So here's what I'm proposing. We have our breakout here. So if this candle here closing bearish, this current candle, we have about an hour and 15 minutes. If it's able to close as bearish as I'm looking, then I'm going to be selling NZD straight. So what I'm doing for on NZD I'm just waiting for this candle to close bearish. If it closes bearish, then I'll sell. But if that it does not, then I'll still be waiting for this opportunity on NZD I'll still be waiting for this opportunity, because if this does not close bearish and continue selling, there's high chance price will come back up here before it continues selling. So I'll just be watching out for all these two scenarios and see which will play out. So, but if it does play out, I'll definitely share it as free signal. So do not worry. So that's that on NZD Let's look at the next pair on the list. And the next pair is USDCHF. USDCHF. So on USDCHF, I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my monthly lower zone here. So on the monthly time frame, you see price is moving to the downside. Price is moving bearish. But one thing we all know is, or we all have to know, is price does not move in a straight line. When it goes bullish for a while to come back bearish, so price does not move in a straight line. So since price has come bearish and it has started a very strong demand zone, we expect a pullback to complete the breakout, causing the higher high, creating the higher high before we start looking for new opportunities to sell to the downside in the future. But for now, we are looking for buying opportunity on NZD So let's go to the weekly. So on the weekly time frame, I have my weekly upper zone here and my weekly midway zone. So on the weekly time frame, you see price is strongly bullish. This zone, demand zone, is very strong, and the weekly candle was able to close a strong bullish engulfing, which is showing strong momentum, strong buying power, and that's what we need to drive the market. So let's go to the daily and see what price is doing over there. So on the daily time frame, there's not much to say, but just that I have my daily upper zone here. It's not class and my daily upper zone here. So on the daily time frame, you see price is very bullish. Same thing you saw on the weekly and same thing you saw on the monthly. So let's go to the 4 hour and see how we are going to pick an entry. And here's how. So on the monthly time frame on the 4 hour time frame on USDCHF, I have my 4 hour upper zone here and my 4 hour lower zone here. So on the 4 hour time frame, you see price is still bullish. Price is still bullish, but there's a resistance above. So I have two possible scenarios. I have two possible scenarios. First one is we wait for price to come back for a retest this breakout zone, and when price comes back for a retest, you wait for an entry confirmation, then you buy USDCHF all the way to the upside, or you wait for price to break out of the USDCHF resistance, comes back for a retest before we buy all the way to the upside on USDCHF. But I have more confidence in this setup. So let's see how it will play out. Let's see how it will play out. So that's that on today's pre-market analysis. Anywhere you are watching this video from, you can let me know in the comment section. And also, if you have any requests, you want me to analyze anything, or you have any question, also you can drop it in the comment. If you want to join our free signal group, it's on WhatsApp currently and it's completely free. So the link will be in the description, so you can just click on it and join. And if you also want to contact us and join our mentorship batch, the next batch is starting in January. The next batch is starting in January. So if you want to join, the link will also be in the description. You can pick it and you can join right ahead. So that's that on today's free market analysis. And I'll see you next time. Peace.